Dear friends, there is nobody who doesn't worship to God. There are very many things that have been said by different saints, different preachers, but the reality is still incomplete. As I told you, that I have been commanded by the Almighty to explain about it in detail. He has inspired me to do so that people should follow the right path in reaching Him. Now, worship. The effectiveness of worship. Worship can be done in 5 ways, or we may call that there are 5 different levels of worship. Number one is Swar Bhakti. Swar Bhakti means that worship in which sound is produced. Like we chant mantras, we do artis, we listen to lectures, or we loudly reach the scriptures. So all these bhaktis where there is sound is produced, that worship is called Swar Bhakti. What does Swar Bhakti or it leads to? It goes till the sound reaches, not beyond that. Means its effectiveness is at the lowest level. Now this bhakti, after you do this kind of worship, the effectiveness is the least. Here, a devotee and God, two identities are there and both are separate. I will call it a noise because it does not reach where the ultimate God is, where it should be fully effective. Let's come to its level of worship is, if we consider the total level of worship 100%, then it goes from 0 to 20. Let's go to the next level, that is called Karma Bhakti. Means we do something. It reaches from 20 to 40%. Karma means we do something, like we bow our head in front of the God, we light a candle, we put a sheet. It all depends upon sheet of cloth. So all these deeds that we do with our body, they come under Karam Bhakti. It is more effective than the Swar Bhakti, means the Bhakti with sound. Both these Bhaktis, They don't go beyond the atmosphere in any way. Now comes the third level, that is Shwas Bhakti. So, whatever worship we do under the influence of breath, followed by breath. So, whatever, it is soundless. No sound is produced, but only we breathe and recite any mantra or we listen to something. I mean to say that this is the third level. In this level, we feel that we have come near to God, we can reach God easily. This level of bhakti takes us to demigods. Demigods means devis, devtas, right? Now let's come to fourth kind of bhakti, level of bhakti or worship, where there are certain rules and regulations. It is called Sankalpa Bhakti or a worship that is done following certain rules and regulations which are very tough, which are very hard. Generally, this kind of bhakti is done by saints. They do go to the caves, sit there and they pass through many hardships. Means body penance is very important in it. This is the fourth level of bhakti in which the effect is from 60 to 80%. I would like to tell you that up to 4 levels of bhakti, we always think that there is a devotee and a God. So, two devotee and God are different. But the fact is very different. Facts tell that devotee and God are one and the same thing. Now let's come to the last level of bhakti, the bhakti in mind, when we worship in mind. It is called Manas Bhakti. Very important thing in it is that first of all you have to think, you have to consider that you and God, devotee and God, are one and the same thing. Until you reach these thoughts, you can't do this kind of bhakti or worship. It means I am God. Aham Brahmasmi. I am God. Whatever happens, that happens because of my will. I am all in all. If you can't think like that, you can't do Manas Bhakti. I am the creator of this universe. Whatever happens, happens through me. I am the beginning, I am the end. all the energies in this universe are created, are my cup of tea. I am the doer, I am the deed, I am everything. Nothing is beyond me. If this is the thought, then you can do Manas Bhakti. The source of all the energies are in me. I am the operator, I am the destructor, I am the creator, I am all in all. So, this is what is there. If you will have such thought in your mind, then you can reach God, the ultimate one. That is all. If you really want to reach God, you have to do Manas Bhakti. Thank you for listening and watching my speech.